Horde Night's on the way, and you don't really know where to survive Horde Night. Well, this video is more for those people who are new to the game, so I'm here to help you. It is so simple, it is actually scary how simple it is. Now, if you've watched my streams and my videos, you know I die a lot. That's because I take chances, I suck at the game. But there is a very easy way to survive Horde Night that is not so entertaining. All you have to do is find yourself a simple house like this. Once you find a house like this, you want to go around the whole thing and make sure there's no ladders on the side or trestles, because those trestle things the zombies can climb. You don't want them climbing up, and it seems like this building is perfect for what we want to do. You generally, in Navscan, spawn next to these things, so this should work on console as well. If you are interested to know exactly where this is on Navscan, here's the coordinates on screen. 219 east, 785 north. But let's be real, this should work on almost every single house. Just follow the steps, right? So make sure there's no ladders on the side, no scaffolding or anything that the zombies can climb up. And it looks like there's nothing on this house, so we are perfect and good to go. Don't worry about the holes or the windows or anything of the matter in this house. Don't worry about the front door. Forget about all of it because it's going to break anyway. So go inside, and the first thing you want to do is break out the stairs. Very important procedure. If you don't do that, the zombies are going to run upstairs and come eat you. Now, you only really have to go that high, but if you want to be extra cautious, you can actually knock down this even more, about up to there, and make it higher. But this should be fine as long as you don't stand around here too much of the Horde Night. Next step, guys. Go outside and chop some trees down, and make 1 or 2 spikes and a couple of ladders. I'll show you guys now. Alright, once you got yourself some wood, head over to the crafting menu, go to building block, craft about, I would say 15 to 20, let's just see how much we're going to need here, just depends on the building of course. Get that, put that in your tool belt. Now, a very important thing which I never do in my videos because I'm lazy, but you want to make sure there are multiple ways up for you, not the zombies. So if in case you fall down and you get into a panic, there's always a way back up. So what I would say is like go to this side of the building. Put ladders down, so about the scaffolding ladder is probably the best one. Put that around about there, going down to about there. Don't go any lower than that, otherwise the zombies are going to see it as a path. So yeah, then what you could do is if you fall down, you can climb back up into the building again and you'll be safe. I would do the same on the other side, just if in case. You never know what's going to happen. Bad things can happen all the time. You can even do it hanging like this if you really wanted to, where you can see I couldn't make it work there, so I decided to do it here instead. I mean, that one might be a problem. Let's try and put it another way, because I might use that as a path. So let's see if we can put it there. So now we always have a way up. You can also put a perk into parkour if you like. That'll help. But then you can just jump up and you can go up there. This is also the best way to get inside the building. Just like that. But what you want to do is you want to go this side as well. So this is quite important. What I would do is I would jump up here. I would pick that up. And then on the inside, I will go and I will do something like this, for instance. So maybe don't use ladders for this. Use bars. They don't climb it. So just use a normal bar. Just to protect this area and from you from falling down. Because trust me, that stuff happens quite often. There you go. And then you just fill these in. Now, by day 7, you should have more than enough resources to do this. This is very simple. I mean, you should actually be able to build a Horde Night base by day 7. But, I mean, if you're like me and you want to do it like this, sure, why not? You can even go as far as to put it down like this. Fill that in. And you can stand here and shoot arrows down at them if you like. But this house should hold up the entire Horde Night, especially a day 7 one. That obviously depends on the difficulty of your game, whether you've got like 64 zombies, high hit block rate. It just depends. But this is a very default, this is standard, and this should hold off just fine. Now obviously there are other precautions that you can take. You can make some spikes and put those around just to help you out for the beginning of the Horde Night. Let's make about 7. And what you can basically do with these spikes is you can go and put them where you think that they might run. Which I'm assuming that they're going to come here because I'll be standing here. So we'll put some spikes down there. They won't last the entire horde night, but it's better than having nothing. And you can place them down just like that. Another thing you can do, well, you know they're going to come through the main door. So just shut the door. You can reinforce it if you like, just to keep them out for a few minutes. And just put some spikes in front of the door. I'll do it on the outside, rather. And they'll probably come through here as well. I mean, you can go ahead and reinforce the whole house if you like, but it's so much easier to just do it like this, to be honest. You're wasting your time. They're going to get through the main door or anywhere else really quickly, but this is just something to help you out. Just like that. Perfect. Now, assuming you've kept your torch, when you place your torch down, I always recommend placing it away from where you're going to be fighting, because they will break it. Usually 90% of the time it always happens. So, maybe about there should be fine. And then you're good to go, guys. And also by day 7, you should have enough arrows. So I've got about 300 arrows here. And that should be enough to kind of kill some zombies here. But we'll see. The horde night's about to start. And we should survive. And we've got our ways up and down. I mean, again, day 7, guys. You should have more than what I have currently. I've got a completely default character. There ain't no nothing happening here, guys. Absolutely nothing. Got no perks into anything. So I'm just going to loot this house quickly and see what I can find. Okay, I've picked up some stuff around the house. And I can hear the zombies downstairs. Ready to go for me. And then obviously I can make more arrows if I had some more stone or something wood. There they go. You can see that I think some of them have gone through the main door, which is very strange because usually they go for the easiest path. There is some in front of the door. But yeah, they're going to try and make their way there. I'm going to jump up here. And then we can shoot them as they go through the spikes. So when you early game like this, the day 7, zombies are not that hard to kill. And one of the best tools, if you're very careful, is actually Molotovs. They're generally easy to craft, and let me just quickly see to make sure. Yeah, they're generally easy to craft. You need oil and gas, which you can get from cars. Very simple. If you can get a wrench, you can wrench these cars and you can get that. That's a very simple thing to make, and they're very, very, very powerful early game. I can hear lots of zombies from the back. Don't know where they're at. But I have this tendency to actually fall off the building quite often. That's why I put ladders everywhere. Just a precaution. See, so no zombies can make their way up here. You got one over there as well. Let's take care of this guy. Again, guys, this should work for console and PC, as they're both exactly the same right now, which is the console PS5 or the Xbox. There you go. And now all we have to do is survive Horde Night. Pretty simple job. Stand around and watch the zombies do crazy stuff. Now, this building should last the entire Horde Night, and if not, maybe another Horde Night as well. The bigger the building, the better, obviously. I mean, this is just a very, very standard, and it's all wood as well. Nothing special about this building at all. Come on, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, zombie? You're doing naughty stuff. Where are you at? That's the only problem with this, is that all the zombies just don't know where to go, so they just like run everywhere and cause absolute havoc. You can just hear them smashing and everything. There's a couple of zombies that spawn. But guys, I think we just wait out the Horde Night and see what happens. See if this place lasts. And it is daytime, guys. Not much has happened. I heard a lot of blocks breaking, but it shouldn't be that bad. Let's go see and clear up the zombies. So this is the damage that they've done. I was wondering why they were catching on fire. It's this thing over here. There you go. Very little damage. Although I never had that many zombies. You know, the first Horde Night's not that bad. But this video is actually intended just for, you know, the new people that join the game and are like a little bit scared of Horde Night. Yes, there are those people. They do exist, guys. They do. And this is what this was for. Now, this should hold off even much larger hordes. A lot of them were attacking the back here for some reason. I think they were trying to attack the support. But other than that, yeah, that's how you do your first Horde Night, guys. Shouldn't be a problem from now on. You can go tell your friends that it's as easy as that. You don't need to make no Horde Night bases, guys. You can jump from building to building and building, and you can do this the whole time. And now you can ask yourself, hey, Mr. Reach, but what happens if I lose all the buildings, right? Well, when you go and start doing missions with the trader, some missions will lead you to these places and basically fix them up to the original state. You will have to do some of the work again with the ladders and stuff, but majority of them will be back to exactly the way they were. So that would solve the problem of these things being broken. The only thing you should remember, don't put your bedroll in there and don't put your land claim block in there, because if you do that, then the missions will not work for that specific building. Just a heads up. Anyway, guys, if this video helped you, please hit the like button and subscribe. I got plenty of more videos like this coming your way. See you guys soon. If you want to support me any further, you can buy me a coffee over at Coffee, or join Patreon. All the links are down below if you want to help me that way. Thanks, guys. See you next time.